let's see now how it works when you shift and we reverse the double strokes. So, for example, we're going to play the reverse double stroke starting with our right foot. So in this way, where the one, it's the second stroke of the double stroke with our foot. So it's this will change the whole reference, because we won't think of 1 and 2 anymore, but we will think of 1 4 1, kind of like a shuffle feel, but on 4 4. So instead of triplets. So whatever I'm going to play on top of this, my concentration on the kick is going to be. Okay, so let's try and see an entire cycle of the alphabet on top of this double stroke solution. Okay, so it's going to be the same concept, but applied, like focusing our concentration on 1 4 1 4 1 instead of 1 and 2 1 2 1 2. The best way to control independence is to actually make it simple for your brain to think about it. Okay, it's impossible for us to think of more than one thing at a time. So if I think of my right foot, left foot, right hand, left hand, the accent, whatever as like my double strokes, however I'm playing the double strokes and so on, it's just gonna be too much. It's like impossible for me to have the control of that. So make it simple means taking off information. So I just focus on a few things and I make sure that I know exactly that those are working right, and then with practice, I will get all the other limbs working behind that. And then the same thing, of course, playing the double stroke, reverse double stroke with the left foot. So playing 1 4 1 with our left foot. Okay, so again, conceptually, like the steps to have this done would be, first of all, work on, of course, the technique, their double strokes, fit double strokes technique. Once you have that, you put them together and make sure you can play decently and fluently without any problems. Then you start playing single strokes on top of that and start working with the accent. Another very important thing is balance. Okay, so once you have all this and you can play slowly, you will just not need to speed it up. The more you speed it up, the more you will shift all the motions from leg motions to ankle motions, and balance will be a big thing. So just make sure, as usual, that you can actually keep a decent balance on the double strokes, and you don't lean in front, having a shuffle kind of feel while you're playing. Like, you have to have good even notes and have the perfect control of whatever it's happening. You can then, as I was doing now, change the type of sound that you want to play. So having a kick on the right foot and a snare on the left foot, or a hi-hat, or another clave, or whatever you guys want. Yeah, and then you focus on those few things that will allow you to work on top of this, and then you improvise, and you just see, you know, how far you can go with this, and have fun, be creative, but also just make it hard so that you raise the bar of what you can play, because this, at the end of the day, it's one of the main purposes of this exercise, is just raising the bar and knowing how, like, to play new things, and make it always harder and harder and harder, and keep control of it, so that then when you have to improvise or write music, you don't have that limit, you know, that coordination and independent limit in your hands, but you're able to play, you know, many more things that you were used to weeks before, or before doing this kind of exercise. Okay, so have a good one, have a good practice, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, if you're liking the videos that I'm uploading, you should check these videos on jamespayndrums.com, in which I upload a more in-depth version of the videos with multicam views, PDFs, so that you have everything written down and you don't have to always memorize everything. There's going to be polynomial playlist, where I've basically created playlists that you can follow, speed up, slow down, just play one part of whatever I'm playing, just the snare, just the bass drum, and it's all through an app, so you can take it on your phone with you in your practice room, and coaching videos, which means you will have my voice reminding you what to focus on, either in balance on your right hand, on your left foot, based on where you are in the exercises, so that it's like if I'm gonna be there with you in the room while you're practicing. So there's gonna be a bunch of extra content there that might help you out practicing and improving faster.